Ha, 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 ha.
A mãe do Tayane não dá. Ela zoou o Tayane, velho. Ele fez uma postagem lá, ela foi escrever: Tayana, você. Não dá não, velho. Que mulher engraçada. Mulher de um próprio.
Fala hi.
Eu estou achando que hoje vai.
Essa café pra que quando você vê? Abriu, fechou. Abriu, fechou.
Você acredita que ele dormiu no meu colo e estava dormindo fazendo isso? Estava dormindo assim, ó.
Fechou. Fecha. Abre. Fecha.
Fernando, não. Eu quero falar com você. Então, tudo bem? Hello, John. How are you?
Hi, John!
Vou começar a dar água dele. What's up, John? How are you, buddy? I hope you, Ethan, and whole family are happy and safe. And please say congratulations for Ethan, for us. I saw he riding the bike.
Yeah, I saw too.
Good. So say congratulations to him for us, please. So good. He's skinny on the bike. Good job, Ethan.
Fala, good job, Ethan!
So, let's see. Sup, Ryan? It's good. Good job. You can learn a lot watching the techniques. It's good. Of course, it's better when you put the gi on and are on the mat, working, drilling. But it's good. Sometimes it's good, especially for this situation. It's good to stay watching and thinking about jiu-jitsu. So guys, we're gonna do the same situations from yesterday, okay? That options from close guard, and when the person stands. We're gonna do that first sweep. We call it a waiter sweep when I hold, when I'm gonna hold her ankles and using my legs against her body. And the second one.
Vem cá. Vem aqui.
Hello, Sean, Shane. How are you, Bob? How are you guys? It's good to have you guys for here. So the next situations, You guys gonna take the adults class. It's good, good. We are working some situations from close guard, so it's gonna be good for you guys. You guys gonna be able to do all the attacks. Good, good. And please give a strong hug
Your mom.
in Diane for us. Happy birthday, Di.
Happy birthday.
We hope you had a great day. And I saw the surprise you had this morning. That was an amazing surprise. You deserve it. And we wishing all the best for you. Happy birthday. Hi, Cassandra. How are you? So, like I said, we're gonna work. She said thank you. Was an amazing surprise. So we're gonna work that situations from close guard, okay? First one, way to sweep. The second one, it's when the person is standing and she gonna bring both knees against my butt, stacking myself in there. Okay, before she started moving her hips down to open my guard, I'm gonna sliding my legs down, trapping her knees. And then I'm gonna do a sweep from that situation. And then we're gonna work when I go to the omoplata, okay? She has both knees against my butt, my back, so it's hard to try to keep in a close guard. And she forced myself to open. So if I just open my guard, okay? So for the second situation, when I lock my omoplata, she's gonna put her knee on my chest, my stomach, and there is a lot of pressure here. It's impossible to finish the omoplata going forward. So I'm gonna push into the right side against, I'm gonna try to put some pressure against, and then I'm gonna roll over, bringing her body over my body. Just rolling to the left side, sweeping her. And the last situation, it's when she stands and escaping her arm, okay? She was doing a good posture up and pulling her arm out. And I'm gonna do a back row. I'm gonna do a back row in the knees, the opponent's knees. And the last situation looks like a simple sweep, but works a lot. I have seen a lot of times high-level black belts using these sweeps against a high-level opponent. Especially for the last one, Shanti Ribeiro has using this sweep against a high-level black belt and work it a lot. So it looks like a simple, but it's a very good sweep. It's a very good option when the person escapes the arm. So I'm gonna stop to talking and starting working here with Erica. Please, guys, remember, go into the Mind Body and do your check-in there, please, okay? It's simple and easy, okay? Just go to the Mind Body, do your check-in there, and join the class with us. Let's go, let's work. So, again, I'm gonna starting in the half guard, like we worked it last week, okay? I'm in the half guard, but I want to play my half guard. I don't feel comfortable to play the half guard. So I'm gonna do that drills. So I'm here. So if I want to play my half guard, I'm gonna use my hands against herself, okay? Not looking for the underhooks. I'm using my left hand against her shoulder and my right hand on her biceps to avoid that cross face. If she keeps the head down, I'm gonna start and put some pressure on her neck here, just to force Erica does a posture up. As she does, I'm gonna bring my knee here as a knee shield. If I want to go back to the close guard, filho, vai brincar, filho, pelo amor de Deus. Dá essa água aqui, papai.
Papai.
Mas se você ficar aqui, você não ajuda, papai. Pega a água aqui, amor.
Sorry, guys.
So remember, if I want to go back to the close guard, I need to bring this knee against the other side shoulder. And I have my left foot already stacked on her hips. Now I have a lot of power here if she tries to put the pressure again. Okay, I'm using my leg and my arm against her upper body. Now I'm gonna slide in my hand, both legs get in the close guard. Remember, You can keep in both hands, both grips the same way. Não, deixa assim, não. So, I can keep in my both grips here and try to work the kimura, the bump sweep. There are a couple things to do from here. But let's say the person on top was a little afraid about my close guard and then bring the head down. She has her head down. So first option, I have my forearm on her neck. I just need to bring my elbow up and then bring the right arm. I'm using my right arm behind her head. I'm gonna hold my own sleeve and I have the Ezekiel choke here. For John, big guys, if you have a long arms, it's gonna be easier get the loop choke. And if you are using the loop choke, it's better because you have more control with your hand under your elbow, okay? So same thing, arm behind the head, and then now gonna bring my hand under my elbow and using my hand pushing my elbow up. If she started moving her head down, she closed the chin. She has her face against my forearm. So now I don't have my forearm on her neck, so there is no angle to try use that chokes. So instead of I stay fighting here, I'm gonna bring my arm behind her head, okay? Just to stay controlling and keeping her head down. I'm gonna using my right hand now, opening her lapel. Pass her lapel under her armpit and over the back. As soon as I have her lapel here, I'm gonna switch my grip on her lapel and start pulling the lapel to make sure keeping her head down, her head on my chest. Vamos virar pra lá. Não, virar pra lá, pro outro lado. Vai. I'm gonna push her arm into my armpit, using my left knee this way. I'm using my leg and my arm, trapping her arm. So there is no space to her escape her arm. Now I just need to open her arm, using that grip on her wrist, and bring my right leg around her neck. And I have my triangle. If you want, you can keep in the same grip on the lapel and start squeezing the legs, or you can start using both hands on the arm with plus your triangle, okay? So you can work the Kimura, Americana, wrist lock, that stretch armbar, or just cross the arm, getting the triangle, the regular triangle. Vou pegar negócio ali lá e parar de ter. Fernando, se você continuar de grito, de bababá, de bololô, vou te pegar, hein? Good day. Certo.
Hi, Ari.
Sup, Erin? How are you? Vai de brincadeira. Por que você não foi agora que eu fui lá, então?
Espera você voltar. Vai.
So guys, remember, if you get the close guard and the person brings the head down, if you have your forearm on the neck, Ezekiel choke or bow and arrow choke. If the person was closing the chin and you have your forearm on the face, don't keep your arm here, okay? If not, the person can stay using the head, smash your arm. There make no sense you keep your collar grip. Open your arm and then wrapping the opponent's head using your arm. Now use your free hand. Fernando, vem cá com o papai, pelo amor de Deus. Use your free hand, opening the lapel, bringing the lapel across, over the back, switch your grip again, and then start working to get that triangle, okay? Erica went to the bathroom, guys. Sorry. We need to do a quick break. Fernando, vem aqui, Fernando. Vem cá pegar o malho. Vem cá pegar o malho. Vem cá pegar o malho. Tá o malho. Ó, o malho tá aqui, ó. Pega o malho aqui, então. Tó, vem cá. Tá aqui, ó. Tó, vou te dar o malho. Vem cá, vou te dar o malho. Vem cá. Cadê esse celular? Dá uma aí. So now we're gonna start working that situation when the person keep a posture up and standing, okay? Honestly, in my division, small guys, they like to standing to deal against the close guard. Heavyweights, not all the heavyweights, but most of them like to keep the knees on the floor. But to open the guard and pass, they have to bring one knee up. So we can work some couple things, and when the person brings one knee up standing, and then try to open the guard and pass. Okay, they don't like to stay with the knees on the floor, and it doesn't work a lot with a small guy and keeping both knees on the floor. It's hard to open the guard and pass. Like if she tries to open my guard from here, it's harder. I have many things to do, and if I want, I can open my guard, starting play the lasso, de la riva, more options to do. So I'm here. She's a little afraid to keep the knees on the floor. That's the reason she stands. Remember, then she started moving her hips backward, and it's hard to keep in my close guard. Probably I have to open and look at my legs. She has her knees are ready to block my legs. It's hard to reach if I want to close guard again, and it's easier for her pushing my leg down and pass my guard. So as soon as your partner is starting stretching the legs, extending, you need to do something. You must have to attack first, then you're opening. Pode abrir o jeito que eu vou fazer. So for the first situation, we're gonna work the waiter sweep. I have a close guard and I have the same grips. She stands before she started closing the knees. Pode manter os dois do mesmo jeito, senão vai machucar. Aberto pequeno. Before she closing the knees and starting using the knees against my back, I'm gonna bring both hands, holding the ankles, and then I'm gonna open my guard, and I'm gonna use my legs against her hip, her body, and at the same time starting to pull her ankle. Using the waiter sweep. I'm here. So I'm going to step on the floor and close my elbows. I'm connecting my knees here. Sorry. I'm stepping on the floor and I'm connecting my knees. So there is no angle for her to try get on top again. Probably she's going to try. But I have my knees here already blocking her chest. And when she tries to grab my gi, it's going to be easier to reach her collar and then I'm going to jump going into the mount position. So let's say I got the sweep. I have my feet on the floor and I was closing my knees. She tries to get on top again and I'm using my knees against her chest, okay? It's gonna be easier to reach her grip, sleeve or collar, and then I'm gonna use my grip, pulling myself up, jumping, going to the mount. Eu não fiz ontem, eu também não fiz a ontem.
Agora você dá fazendo.
Ontem eu fiz a do low, mas não fiz a do arm. Okay. Now we're gonna do other situation. So I have the close guard. I'm using the same grips. Now she's standing and she has using the knees against my back. If I try to keep in my guard this way, my close guard, it's a mistake because it's uncomfortable position to myself. So I have to open my guard. So before I open, if I just open my guard and stay thinking, it's good for her. She's gonna pass my guard. So instead of I just open my guard, I'm gonna slide my legs down, trapping her knee here. It's better if you just slide your legs with your feet crossing without open the guard. But it's harder now to open because she's shorter. So she has the knees on my back. So I need to bring my legs, trapping her knees. So I'm gonna open and then cross again. I'm squeezing my knees here. So I'm controlling her legs. I have the same collar grip. So I'm gonna turn my hips, bring my knees to the right side, and using my legs as a scissor, cutting her base. Okay? And try to use your grip, collar grip, pushing the shoulder to the right side. So I'm gonna turn my body and turn my legs as a scissor. Getting the sweep. Look at how I'm gonna be able to keep my feet the same way. You can keep in your feet the same way, just turn to belly down, get on top. Now I have both knees on the floor. So I can open my feet and sliding my knees, getting the high mount. Or you can try to use your legs as a hook, trapping the opponent's leg and starting sprawl, do a sprawl, just to control the opponent. So again, I got the close guard, I have that grip, she stands, and then she started using the knees on my back. It's uncomfortable to me if I stay here for a long time. So that's the reason I'm gonna sliding my legs down and trapping her knees. Here. As soon as I trap in her knees, I need to start squeezing my legs, pinching the knees, and then don't stay here for a long time. Switch your hip and use your legs as a scissor, sweeping the partner base. Dropping both knees on the floor, turn to belly down, and then bring our knees under. Next one. I got the close guard. She stands, and then she has the knees again, work against my back. So now, I'm gonna switch my collar grip to the sleeve, and then I'm gonna bring my right arm under. I'm gonna move my ankle, bringing my head closer to her leg. Okay? So if I keep my leg here, I can't reach the right way. So I have that grip on her sleeve, so I'm gonna pull myself towards her leg and then switch my grip under, wrapping her foot, her ankle, sorry. Now I can open my guard and go to the omoplata. To get the omoplata, try to do a swing with both legs, okay? If you just open your guard, if you just open your if you just open your guard and try to go slowly, the person has the opportunity to hold in this leg and then block your attack. So if you are here, if you got the right angle, just open and try to use this leg as a leverage to bring the other leg on this side, here. Okay? Go fast to the omoplata. As soon as you lock the omoplata, start moving this foot forward and then put the pressure on the opponent's shoulder, forcing the person to do a front roll to escape. Just follow the person, turn to belly down, get the side control. I have the close guard. She stands to her leg and then pass my arm under. Now I'm gonna open the guard, try to use this leg as a leverage to bring the other to this side. Now I have the angle. I have the angle to lock the omoplata and then start to put that pressure on her shoulder. She tries to do a front roll escaping. I just need to do a sit up, hug her neck, and then get the side control. Now I'm gonna do the same attack, the same drill, getting the omoplata, but instead of she try to do a front roll, she's gonna bring that knee on my chest, stacking myself. So I'm here. Remember, if your opponent has using one knee in your chest, there is no angle to try do your omoplata going forward. It's impossible. Probably the person has a lot of pressure here with the knee on the chest. So I'm gonna switch my grip sleeve to her belt or pants, accepting to you. I like to grab the pants because every time when I'm holding the belt moves a lot, so I don't feel too much control here. That's the reason I like to grab it here on the pants. And very important, stay squeeze your legs, okay? Make sure you pinch your knees. If you relax your legs, the person has the space to escape the arm. So before you switch your grip, bring the elbow inside and then squeeze your legs, pinch your knees. Now switch your grip. If I try to pull herself over my chest, she can visualize my attack, the way I want to finish my sweep, and then block. So that's the reason I'm gonna push herself to the right first and wait her reaction. When she tries to put more pressure, roll over, and then I'm gonna be able to finish my sweep. I have both knees on the floor. I'm gonna keep my right knee on the floor. I switch my grip pants for her sleep again. I'm holding her arm. Now I can bring this knee out and then step back, getting the ass out. So if you get the omoplata and try sweep, go straight to the sweep, the person can visualize your attack and then working the right way against your sweep, okay, your transition. So try to push to the right first to force the person to put more pressure on your chest and then roll over. Small position. So now we're gonna do that option when the person, the opponent, stands and the person does a posture up and escaping the arm. Okay, honestly, and every time when I try to do a omoplata against a stronger guy than myself, the first reaction is try to stay here. And every time when the person stay here, it's easier. It's good to me because I can stay breaking the. And a bunch of the times I was keeping my omoplata strong, but couple times some guys like to bring it. That's the situation. Okay. So as soon as the person starts escaping the arm, forget the omoplata, and just to make sure, keep your focus about let the person escape the arm and put your focus about the foot, your control here, okay? And then you're gonna be able to do this option. 1, 2. Same thing. Get the omoplata, and then she posture up, and then as soon as I feel her arm, she's start escaping her arm. I need to keep in this arm very strong, trapping her shin, her ankle here, and then I'm gonna do a back roll, small back roll, and stay on my knees. Okay, I'm in the turtle position. I'm using my left hand on the floor, but you can get the gable grip if you want. I like to keep my arm here, my hand here, and using my left hand, my left arm, pushing myself up. So I'm gonna look into the ceiling and at the same time, using my arm. As soon as I get the sweep, I can try jump, hugging her stomach arm. I can bring my knees off the mat, stay looking, facing her. So pass her guide. Like I said before, looks like a very simple sweep. It is, but works a lot. Works a lot. It's a very good option if your opponent was standing and posting up and escaping the arm. It's a good option. It's a good thing to do when the person's leg, using my right arm, sorry. I go to the omoplata, and then she was postured up and escaping her arm. Don't stay here. Remember, if you stay here, the person can smash your leg and pass the guard. So I have my right arm under, hugging her leg. I'm gonna just do a back roll. I'm in the turtle position with both knees on the floor, left hand on the floor, and then I'm using my forearm against her heel and my armpit against her chin. I'm postured up, bringing her foot together. Look, I have her foot close my face, near my face. And then, like I said, you can clean the space, jumping, hugging the partner back. Or if you want, turn, facing the person to pass the guard. Gonna try changing the angle to help you guys see more. Você precisa sair, tomar água?
Não,
Pode?
você
Vou fazer mais essa posição para eles tentarem ver o braço.
precisa fazer mais posição.
I have my arm here. This arm is very important. So she escaped her arm. I'm gonna roll over my right shoulder. I have my left hand already, and pay attention how I'm using my arm. Okay? So I'm gonna use my forearm against her heel and my armpit against her chin. Now I'm posture up and I'm gonna bring her foot together. Here. Okay? Like I said, you can clean the space, hugging her belly, her stomach, or just turn facing the opponent to start to pass the guard. Vou fazer mais um, só para você entender. Não, fica de frente para a câmera. Vai, escapa. Looks like a basic sweep, like I said it is, but works a lot. And it's hard to stay, to try escape your leg if the person has using the arm this way, because there is a lot of pressure on your knee. So probably you need to sit down, trying to escape, avoiding get a injury in your knee. So it's good. Looks, I know, doesn't look like a nice sweep or a fancy sweep, a fancy move, but works a lot. It's a very good option when the person is stand up and escaping the arm. So when you have the omoplata, John, I didn't understand. Posição. Já vou ficar no omoplata. So, John, if I'm here, remember, she wants to do a posture up and escape her arm. So probably she's gonna move her head up. If I stay here, eu não sei. Tem que perguntar, eu não entendi. Your question is about the last option. A posture up and escape the arm. There is no reason to hold the back or try grab the collar, the lapel. Faz a posição aqui, por favor. Pega uma placa. Like, if I'm here, she has a good omoplata, okay? If I'm standing, fecha a omoplata pequena, and I want to escape this arm, and pulling my arm out, make no sense to do some grip here, like grab the collar or the back. If I want to pass using the pressure, staying here, it's okay. Probably gonna find the grip on the back or lapel. But if I want to escape my arm, like this way, look, I have the opportunity to pass her guard if she stays on her back. Entendi onde é que ele está falando dessa pegada. I didn't understand where, what do you mean to grab the lapel or back? Because if I'm here, she has played a close guard, and I stand. And remember, I have my knees on the right place, but look at her leg. There is no close guard mark. So now I'm able to step back. So that's the reason she needs to go to the omoplata. If I stay low, she's gonna be able to adjust the omoplata. So usually, if I'm here, I'm gonna do a posture up and try bringing my arm down this way, using the speed or my strength, if I have. So if you are here, if you try to do some pressure or do some grips here, it's good for the person on bottom. Because like if I try to stay low or do a grip here on her pants, for example, or maybe grab the sleeve or her lapel, she has the opportunity to keep it working her omoplata. Because she has the angle to do it. Faz alguma coisa de omoplata. Look, she has breaking my posture using the omoplata, using her legs. So usually, if the person has keeping this base, vai para omoplata, and the person on bottom goes to the omoplata, probably the person here is gonna try to do a posture up and bring the arm out, and honestly, works a lot. If you try to use the omoplata against myself, I'm gonna try to do a posture up and bring my arm out, this way. If you try to do a grip on the back or smashing the person on bottom, works, but you are giving the opportunity to the opponent keeping working the omoplata. To avoid the omoplata, posture up and escape your arm. And if I was escaping my arm, she needs to do her attack in the right time. Remember, it's about timing position. Like, if I escape in my arm and she stays there, I was escaping my arm here, boom, and she stays on her back. Look, I have my hands, my arms free, so I just need to clean the space and pass her guard. Easy, simple way. But let's say she was feeling my arm escaping. She has the omoplata. I was moving my head up and escaping my arm. On that time, that is the point she needs to go to the turtle position. And look, now I can try to do some grips here, but it's not enough because the pressure against my knee, it's too much. If I try to stay here and she brings her head up, faz força aí, pô. Vamos. Eu já falei. Depois eu converso. If I try to stay there, she's gonna pop my knee. Because the angle she has using the arm, it's a bad angle for my knee. If I try to stack herself there, and she just need to stay using her armpit against my shin. Pega a posição aí, por favor. Eu acho que é essa posição agora. Yeah. Pega a posição aqui. Now I understood, John. Where is the position? So, faz. Só fica de quatro apoio aí. So, she got the position. If I try to use my grips here, it's not enough. Because she's trapping my foot. And look at her armpit. Vira pouquinho. She has using her armpit against my chin. So as soon as she's starting bringing her head up, there is a pressure on my knee. Look at my foot. That's the reason it's good if you keep in the other hand on the floor. You have more strength on your upper body. But it's natural, the guy on top try to do something here. But I think it's not enough. And it's that point. Volta lá no omoplata. It's that point. Jiu-Jitsu, it's about timing. Remember, always stay one step ahead, never one step behind. So, she got the omoplata. I was here. So my goal is to move my head up and escape my arm. And she has feeling my arm escaping. So when I escape, look at her position. There is no time to try to do my grips because she's ready to finish the drill. If she stops, I'm gonna be able to try bringing my hands here, find the grips, but it's not enough. But the good thing for her, it's go ahead, don't stop. As soon as you finish your back row, go ahead, finish in the position. Faz rápido agora. Não, desde a omoplata. So, she got the omoplata. I was escaping my arm. Now we're gonna do a real time. So remember, that stuff is about action, reaction. So as soon as you start feeling the arm escaping, you have to know, okay, so I'm gonna do that sweep, the foot sweep. When I turn to turtle position, and then I'm gonna do the sweep. You don't need stay. You don't have to stay there for a long time. As soon as you finish the back row, go ahead. Don't stop. There is no time to stay there. Okay? As soon as you finish the back row, bring your head up and bring the opponent's foot together. But if the person try to hold your lapel or do something, some grip there, is not enough. Because the pressure on the knee, it's too much. And if the person try to stay, probably, you're going to pop the knee. Yeah. If you stay there, probably the person can try to do something there. But honestly, it's not enough. It's not enough. Especially if you have the right time to do it. Thank you so much who was watching all the class. I hope see you guys tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is Friday, so we're going to try to do a specific row about close guard, okay? And try to use these options we had worked whole week. I hope you guys have a great night and enjoy your time with your family. Stay healthy, happy, and safe. And I hope see you guys soon on the mat.
Bye. See you guys tomorrow.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you, Sean, Shane, John, everyone who has watching us. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. We love you all. Eu não entendi onde